The Tornado is easily the most infuriating card in Clash Royale history. Tornado will bail you out of literally any situation in the entire game, so it's probably the single best card that you should build your deck around. So today I'm going to give you 5 of the most overpowered Tornado decks in the entire game with a bunch of different playstyles so you can find one that you like. I definitely recommend it. Whoa, what are we doing here, bro? What are we doing here? Well, we're going to get our first glimpse of the Tornado, and he is crushing it. It is a, what is even the Tornado? What is it? It's not an entity. We're not going down this rabbit hole in the first 30 seconds of the video. Anyways, the Mortar locking on to the tower. We usually go with a cheap opposite lane Mortar. Usually my opponents can either go all in on offense or they can decide to go half in on offense and half defending the Mortar. As you can see, he just ignored the entire thing. And the defense in this deck, which I forgot to announce, so here you go, is this unnamed Mortar creation, which is just dominating right now. I've seen some people play with Cannoneer. Try it out. Let me know how it goes. By the way, like the video checkpoint if this does help you, or if you enjoy, or if you just want to support the channel. So anyways, we are playing with a significant damage lead here. I'm actually going to take this Mortar so that we can start to chip away at his push. Because at this point, we're up so much damage, I don't really need to focus much more on damage itself. So we're going to grab a Tornado here just to... Oh, you know what? This is a ridiculously expensive play that I just don't care. I just don't care. We're going to do it because too many things can go wrong with like Hog Wizard Freeze. So we're just going to spend a little bit too much elixir there and be perfectly okay. So I mean, as far as mid-ladder menaces go, if you're facing a ton of players that are just running random decks, you're going to be able to defend almost anything in the game with this deck right here. I've said that before, but literally Ice Wiz, Evo Valk, like Mega Minion for DPS with the Tornado, it's just unstoppable. It's really hard to break through unless you like really mess up or overcommit. Oh, I just popped my jaw. What on earth? Okay, well, we're gonna... I didn't mean... Dude, okay, alright, I'm losing all my viewers. GG's, it's over, guys. It's over. That Mortar is not on the tower. Hopefully he doesn't realize that, and he just keeps trying to go in. That would be really funny. I'm going to Tornado everything back here. I think going with the Mortar as well, and that's actually beautiful. We're going to... Oh, wait, the Mortar's doing something. Okay. I think he's realized at this point that it's not on the tower. I didn't mean to place that, by the way, but you know what? It doesn't even matter. Tornado is so broken that we can literally make misplays and just still get away with it and still dominate. So we actually popped the Wizard Shield off, which is really nice. This means that now we're going to be able to go in with the Lightning. I don't quite want to predict something because, like, that could go wrong. And we've already... Okay, now I can go in with the Lightning here. And then we can just Tornado this bad boy to the King Tower. All good. It doesn't get the activation, but it's all good. So... Now we're going to be up 1,000 damage. We'll just keep cycling these Mortars, try and get back to our evolved version. We're going to block that Wizard at the bridge. Very nice. And the Valkyrie should take care of him. One more swing. I don't think there's anything else I can do here to try and get a lock. We'll go in with maybe an Ice Wiz and then Goblins like all the way off to the side to see if the Mortar will potentially lock onto the tower instead of the Goblin. Oh, yeah, it's absolutely locked onto the tower. Absolutely. It's Tornado this back. I don't think I did it in time. Can we get one more? Oh, we can. That's actually really... I think we're really close to getting this tower down here. These rascals are going to be a tiny bit annoying. I'm waiting for the freeze first. Then we'll go in with our log here. Not really worried about taking one hog hit, but we won't even take one hog hit. So, very nice. I think we can lightning cycle him, but lightning cycling is a bit difficult at times. So, we're going to be a little bit careful before we commit to lightning cycling. I think I'll still just apply pressure with the Mortar. That might be the safer play to do here. Go Ice Wizard as well. Let's go with a simple Mega Minion. I feel like one stray Wizard hit would just end us, so we kind of don't want to do that. I'm going to go with the Tornado back here. The Mortar is locked on the tower, so that should be GG's. Get the Evo Valk down, and as you can see, I mean, we made like several misplays there, and we still just clean up that dub pretty easily with the overpowered Mortar deck for game number 1. Now, if you're into playing a more skillful deck, if Magic Archer Tornado is your thing, then we've got this Remy Ellie minor cycling thing, a mobobber here, which is just going to completely dominate a ton of decks because of how good it is on defense. And when I say it's good on defense, I mean there is very few decks that are this good, but the problem with this deck is you do have to be pretty skilled with cycle, I would say. I mean, you don't need to be that crazy, to be honest. You just need to have a bit of practice with the deck. So before you expect to do amazing things with this deck, you need to have practiced a little bit. We'll go in with Skeletons there. They should allow us to only take one Flying Machine hit, if any. No hits. So we're going up against Fluffy Potato. He's my friend. He plays Lava Hound, so this is going to be Excellent. I can't wait to just get demolished by Lava Hound here. The good news is, I mean, we do have 2 air counters. The Magic Archer's very weak. Please help me. I'm so weak. But, I mean, we've seen worse. It is what it is. Let's go with this here. I don't really want to give him too much spell value, but I might have to here. I feel like that's not a bad play necessarily. We go in with the cannon here. And we just pop this ability real quick. I could tornado if I have to. Oh, I might be able to activate King Tower with this NATO. Oh, that's really nice. That's really nice, actually. So we do get a bit of damage, and we activate... Oh, wait, we didn't activate King. Alright, well, the first defense went relatively well, so you can't complain about that. Let's see what he does here. He goes with the arrows, and so we'll be able to actually get a lot of chip damage here. I'm quite pleased with that. We'll go in with skeletons. I feel like there's no balloon in my opponent's deck, so if there is, I mean, I have the tornado to bail me out, but if there isn't, then that cannon is perfectly fine, so that's very nice as well. So yeah, we're going to be up about 1,000 damage, but against lava, it's going to be very difficult. I think we're going to try and cycle as many magic archers as physically possible. Probably can go in with one here, because if he spells one and I have already cycled back to another one, then we're going to be in for a very nice time. So I'll go in with the Goblinstein here. I just want to kind of see what he plays. I'll go in with the miner in the back, and we'll see if we can't get this ability to the tower. We can. I'm going to tornado everything back here so we can manage to kill that. Save my Evo Cannon, potentially. Let's use the Evo Cannon here. We're going to be able to kill these guards as well. We got another magic archer. Oh, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. But now we're going to have to deal with 2 lavas. So, not very fun, but we've got the Goblinstein to block here. So, that's very nice. We'll go in with the Ice Spirit. I think a nice ability will go hard as well. Okay, come on. Really? We couldn't get that Lumberjack in the ability. There we go. There we go. Alright, tornado everything back here. As you can see, tornado is just being brokenly overpowered as always. That's not the right usage of that verb, but okay. Let's see if we can get maybe an offensive tornado with this magic archer. I want to see something here. I don't really want to risk it. I'm not going to be too aggressive with the... I know a lot of people can like lose instantly if they go too aggressively with the magic archers. So we're going to be a little bit careful here. We have such a big damage lead, it's not worth it to try and blow it for a cool TikTok clip, if you can understand what I'm saying. So I think we will group everything again and tornado for the ability, even though it pulls everything closer. It's just really, really solid defense after solid defense after solid defense. And so we'll go in with the miner here. I mean, we're going to get to a little bit of chip damage. Magic Archer is... Oh, he's cooking. He's cooking. Okay, well, we did do a pretty high Magic Archer, so that's ideally not what you want to do. You don't want to be too high with your Magic Archers. I think I will go Goblinstein there. And then, let's see. I'll go Miner. We'll tank for our Miner. Go with the cannon opposite lane here, and we should be able to pop this ability and do enough damage to end it. And he's got double flying machines on my tower, which is not fun, but I mean, we've got so much damage on the tower, we should be able to clean up right here. GG's. They made Lava Hound look really easy with 2 like really powerful defensive cards there. And what kind of man would I be if I didn't include Splashyard in a compilation of the best tornado decks in the game? Now, Splashyard kind of like... It fell off for a little while there. Probably like 6 to 9 months. It just kind of fell out of the meta, but now it is officially back as of last season. And it's, you know, it's probably easier to play with the Goblinstein, but I don't play boosted cards, ladies and gentlemen. Well, I am playing Tornado, so I guess that doesn't count. But anyways, I mean, this looks like it could be anything, to be honest. I'll go Tornado back all the way over here because I kind of want my baby dragon to stay alive for just like a little bit longer so we can get some nice splash. As you can see here, we could honestly wrap all this up with 1 bar barrel. And, I mean, I'm a little bit scared against the pump decks. You have to be super aggressive against the pump decks to avoid letting them get, like, tons of value here. Going with the Knight, we take, like, barely any damage there. And that's a pretty good start, even though we're going to be down Elixir. I mean, Splashyard is just so good, dude. Splashyard is actually really, really good. Slight issue, I don't think I've ever played more than, like, 3 games of Splashyard in my life. So this is going to be very, very difficult, because I might not have an idea of what I'm doing here. So, we'll go with Ice Wizard here. And this does just look like bridge spam with a pump, which is a popular deck that's been on the come up recently. Can I hit? That's not... We're not going to activate the King Tower. That would be stupid. So, yeah, I mean, we're just going to have to focus on playing really, really solid defense, which is kind of a staple of this deck. So I'm not, like, too worried about it. We'll go Bar Barrel over here. Just try and pull this guy and distract him so he doesn't get to my King Tower. Maybe if he does get to my King Tower, I'd consider, like, going with a Tornado. But I don't think that'll be necessary here. She will be distracted. I'm sorry, I'm just trying to focus. Oh, that's beautiful, actually. We're throwing an Ice Wizard here. Evo Knight is... Yeah, he's underrated, to be honest. I usually, like, never encounter him or play him, but certain circumstances, he just completely carries, so... I think we have to go Baby Dragon here. We're gonna have to get this guy to pop up. I am spending quite a bit of elixir. Unfortunately, we can't reach the pumps. I want to try and take a poison on the pump. I'm actually gonna try and do it. Okay, let's try to take a poison on the pump, because he's never going to, like, give up this elixir lead if we don't do something about it. So now he's gonna try and outcycle me with his just a billion bridge spam cards here. How do you have 3 pumps on the... I don't even know what to do about the pumps, dude. Everywhere I look, they're pumping, bro. All right, we'll go with this here. Okay, we'll go with the simple low cannon. Low taper. Okay, I'm brain rotted. I'm sorry. I'm literally brain rotted. Okay, can we take this? Can we get this King Tower activation? I'm not too sure how a King Tower activation helps me in this matchup. Because I think if his cards reach my tower, I think we're already cooked. But we'll go in with the cannon here. I wonder if he let the Baby Dragon purposely lock so that it wouldn't be targeted on the barbs. I don't think barb barrel would be worth it here. I think it was necessary to try and go in with that tornado. Okay, so we're still down elixir, but he hasn't been able to go pump, so that's kind of helpful. We'll go knight here. Can we get the ice wizard back involved? No way. Okay, we'll go cannon up top here. Should hit everything. Beautiful. Come on, cannon. Stay alive. I need you. Evo Knight just put in so much work there. Oh my goodness. How do we do? What do we do here? I mean, we've got a 700, 800 damage lead. We just got to play with the damage lead, right? I feel like I have to split up my defensive cards. Make sure I've got defense in both lanes at all times. Probably get a nice poison here. I think he goes in for a queen. I'm going to gamble. Say he goes in for a queen here. Beautiful. Okay. And so we should be able to finish off that queen now. And that cannon will get pulled to... That is not getting pulled. Hello. Hello. Okay, I definitely think we go in here, though. Absolutely. Let's go in Knight Graveyard. He's got barbs, so we have to be a little bit careful. I'm definitely going to have to make sure I go in with the cannon as well here. Yeah, we're not going to get any damage from that. I think we're just going to need to play rock solid, rock hard defense for the rest of the game, baby. Okay, less yapping, more defense. Actually, more yapping and more defense. That sounds like a strategy to me, baby. I'm going to drop a poison here. Everything will walk into the poison. Ice Whiz as well. Yeah, this is perfectly fine to me. Going with the Baby Dragon last second here. Don't want it to completely die. Cannon. Beautiful. Should push everything back. Knocks back the battle ram. Resets it as well. And I mean, we're not taking much damage. We're not taking any damage, actually. This defense is solid, baby. This defense is solid. Hold on, I didn't even know I was capable of such great defensive skills. Okay, less yapping. How do we keep our cannon alive so the battle ram doesn't lock on? Okay, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Tornado those back because I'm very scared that locks on the tower. It's game over. Okay, let's go in with this. Go in with the graveyard just to make sure that we solidify this and make him have to play defense, and that'll be GG's. Next up, we've got E-Giant, which is actually very, very, like, back in the meta out of nowhere, and there's quite a few different variations you can play. There's not one set variation that's better than the others. E-Giant's kind of, it's still a little mid right now. I wouldn't recommend, like, fully committing to upgrading E-Giant, but there are a lot of substitutions you can make, like Dark Prince for Golden Knight, you know, there's guards for Bomber, Dark Prince, you can use Cage instead of Can't. There's all types of different things you can use here. So I'll go ahead and hit this Golden Knight ability because it's just, he's just giving me value. Why not at this point? We'll take this Phoenix as well here and probably go in with the cannon. Also, it's interesting to see, I mean, the Tornado serves kind of different roles in all of these decks so far. I mean, with the Mortar, you kind of play a similar role as the Miner deck we played, but like for E-Giant, your Tornado is strictly offensive. And I mean, against Lava, that was kind of a bad example. We strictly used defensive NATOs, but the last Miner deck was also really good on defense or offensive NATOs. You'll typically see a lot of Magic Archer NATOs, but in some matchups, you just don't need to do it. You just save it for off or for defense here. So I guess we'll go with the Golden Knight. I hope you can understand what I'm saying. There's just a ton of versatility with how you use the Tornado in a lot of decks. So there's more offensive ones, more defensive ones, and it makes the card really interesting. We're doing a lot of yapping because nobody has done anything in the first few seconds of this game. We're going to cannon here because I'm very scared of my cannon placements against Balloon because it ultimately usually ends with me in distress. We'll go in with the quick tornado here. This should be able to activate the King Tower because we did pull it with the cannon. And so yeah, first damage of the game, it goes to us for a King Tower activation. Let's go in Golden Knight here with a quick dash, see if we can catch him lacking. He will probably not be caught lacking, however. Unfortunate. Let's see. Wow, he really got knocked back there. God, this is boring. Me. I swear it's more than 35%, bro. It has to be more than 35%. I'm actually going to take this lightning. Absolutely here. Oh, yeah, that was a beautiful lightning value right there. And we could just go with a quick cannon here. We still haven't done any damage, but you know what? That's not important. We'll go in with our E-Giant. We'll be able to finally get some damage. E-Giant's rather, like, it's kind of defensive, you know? You kind of just play defensively a ton, and then you just wait for the right opportunity to go in, or you go in with a counter push. Slight issue, we haven't had a single counter push yet today, so we can't really go in with a counter push if we don't have a counter push. Ain't that right, folks? Looks like we might get... Oh, wow. We got an Evo Lumberjack hit. Don't mind if I do. So quickly, what I can do is get back to another cannon plus bomber plus NATO, because he's about to go in again. So this is going to be kind of frustrating. We'll go in with... Ooh, do I take it? No, I'm just going to play it safe. I'm going to play it safe. I'm going to go with the Phoenix here. I'm going to use a NATO if I need to pull this balloon off. Because, I mean, to be honest, it's not really worth it. I was going to try and lightning it, but I've lost the game literally earlier today by doing that. And he has a bomb tower. Okay, right. Right, of course he does. And he is Cannoneer. I haven't even... Wow, okay. Well, E-John has some pretty gnarly matchups, but we still haven't taken any damage. So, you know what? It's the battle of mid. Maybe I put this deck at the end of the... Yeah, you know what? You're a really loyal viewer if you're still watching at this point. Because I purposely put this game last because it's just nothing's happening. I mean, hey, if you're a solid defense enjoyer, then you know what? You'll probably be happy at this game. Let's go cannon up high real quick. Let's just tornado everything back here because I'm trying to cycle a little bit. I kind of don't have much. I need to get back to my Phoenix, and so I was just stalling time because he has a bit of a problem to deal with. If you can, glance over there, it's a small problem to deal with. It will take one death bomb, but you know what? One death bomb is no big deal because look at what we just got. Playing offense while playing defense, ladies and gentlemen. Maybe this won't be the last game of the video. No, it probably still will be. Actually, I haven't decided yet. We're not at the editing portion of the video yet. We're still just chilling. I'm just a chill guy. Okay. Stop being cringe, Omar. Come on, lock in. Don't go back to the cannon. What the hell are you doing? Okay, I need to lock in. We're about to take some damage. I can't be taking damage. Oh, never mind. My Golden Knight is too clutch. What do we even need to do here? I just going with cycling a Phoenix for the potential balloon here, and then he goes like opposite lane. Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I literally read him like a book. Literally. Okay. See, certain cannon placements just don't work, chat. You guys should take note of that. But I mean, it literally doesn't matter what we do. We have 18 seconds left in this game. We've taken like 1 death bomb, 2 death bombs, something like that. So I mean, you can see the sheer defensive power of E-Giant, even though, I'd rather show off some offensive decks. You know what? The best offense is just stalwart defense sometimes. So GG. So if you enjoyed, leave a like on the video. Those are the best tornado decks to play. I purposely left out the 5th deck, so you'd have to subscribe to my OnlyFans to get it.